What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Palantir stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and I will show you how we caught this movement to the upside for more than 10% of upside potential. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, at this very bottom, and I've told you that we had massive movement to the downside without major retracements, and we had several technical signs that probably we might have a bounce to the upside, and it was the bullish divergence. And bullish divergence is the pattern when we have higher lows on our side with the lower lows on the price section, as you can see. And we have this pattern on an hourly time frame. On 2 hours time frame we also have this pattern. On 3 hours time frame the same pattern, as you can see right here. If I make it more accurate, on the 3 hours time frame, and 4 hours time frame had exactly the same pattern. And my main assumption was that we might have a bounce to the upside, and this bounce might hit the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. If I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from its swing high to the lowest point when we were previously. And as you can see right here, we almost hit it. We didn't quite hit this range, but we are on the way to hit it. And we still have decent chances to hit this range of $8.22, which implies about 10, 11 or maybe 12% or maybe higher, depending on your entry point of potential profits. So, and what was the reason of this movement to the upside? I have to say that I didn't find any news that might be the catalyst for this short-term action. Palantir didn't announce on their press release section any news at all from basically the end of August. We also don't have any information, any recent information from the institutional ownership list that might be the catalyst as well. Palantir didn't announce any news in their SEC section, and insiders also didn't do anything. On top of that, basically we have this article that proves my words, and it says Palantir shares are trading higher despite the lack of company-specific news from the session. The stock may be seeing a rebound following a heavy tech sell-off on Tuesday. And as you can see right here, we had this first movement to the upside. Basically we caught this movement to the upside, then we have this movement to the downside, and again huge bounce that made almost the same length, that made basically almost the same percentage that it fell down previously. Definitely it is quite good sign, and I have to say that for now it is quite tricky to make any assumptions of its next movement, because let me show you right here on stocktweets.com website, on the watchers section, we don't have this ticker symbol, we don't have this ticker symbol on the most active section, and we don't have this ticker symbol on the trending section as well. But right here on apewisdom.io, and this website tracks the activity around the Wall Street bets community. As you can see, Palantir is on the 53rd place with 17 mentions during the last 24 hours, and it is an increase of 113% during the last 24 hours. And Palantir, because of this movement, gained about 75 rows in this table. This means it still has some kind of potential, and it still has some kind of room to grow in a short-term perspective. That's why we have to be cautious, but in general we might see the trend continuation. And let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, how we can identify this movement as a potential major movement to the upside? As you can see, during this movement to the upside from September the 7th till September 13th, we don't have major spikes in the volume. Then we have this decrease in price with much lower volume that it had previously, and the most recent movement to the upside, let me show you more thoroughly. The most recent movement to the upside has a very high volume compared to previous one. This means probably we might see the trend continuation, and we have several key points that probably might be the major key points in order to give the broader audience the signal that we might enter the position. So, and let me add the price action of SPY index on this price chart. As you can see, during the last several months, Palantir follows this index quite accurate, but this latest movement, as you can see, it had this movement to the upside. I mean, SPY index had this movement to the upside, and Palantir also went higher. Then they both dropped its price, and right here, as you can see, SPY dropped even further, but Palantir made completely opposite movement, and this is a very good sign. So let me clean the chart a little bit. What should we expect next in order to find some key points? First of all, we have this lowest point of $7.18 as the range of potential support, and we have the most recent top right here at $8.14 as the highest point. And the next range of resistance might be this range at about $8.4. And definitely for now we have to break one of these levels. And how we can handle this movement? In my opinion, we still have decent chances to hit higher targets. And in general, I have to say that Palantir didn't break this previous lowest point, and in this case, if this pivot holds, we are still quite bullish, and in this case we should break this upper resistance, this upper swing high that was made on August the 5th, and that's price target is $11.56. And what should you do if you want to enter the position? Basically, it depends on your investment horizon. If you're a long-term investor and you've already done your own due diligence, then the ranges below $8 mark is a very lucrative entry point for you and for your potential future profits. But if you want to catch the trade, for now, we still have this chance to make this movement to the upside, and the downside potential for this setup is quite high. And yesterday I tried to do a video, but my PC was had some problems, and I fixed them. That's why I missed this movement. And for now we have the downside potential for this setup of around 10%. But the upside potential, depending on our target prices, might be from 26% all the way up to 46%. And if you want to enter this position, just accumulate on the way down, and your stop loss might be, your first stop loss might be at roughly $7.33, slightly below this bottom, and second one, depending on your risk tolerance, might be right here at $7.16 mark. And the upside potential, as I already mentioned, might be up to 46%. But if this asset breaks this range of support, our next major range of support might be at $6.42. This means the overall downside potential to its crucial level of support might be up to 18.5%, and that's why we have to be cautious with this movement. But all in all, I have to say that this movement to the upside with increasing volume, with the volume that is a bit higher than it had previously, is a quite good sign, and definitely we should break these two resistances, the closest ones, in order to confirm this uptrend. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad.